Ow. My back. Every disc got a whack. Major pain. Oh. Best night's sleep I ever had.
You think they sell these at the gift shop?
1,000 miles away from home. I didn't get the girl I came for, and I slept in a log. You know what that makes me, Sean? A log sleeping loose. You know, I was just fooling myself thinking there's still a spark between me and Topanga. Come on. Let's go home. Okay, Sean. My heart's been skewered, and you're not going to talk me into staying?
Well, why? You gave it your best shot. Clearly, she's more interested in Ronnie Waterman.
Wait a second. I have something to offer her. Passion. Deep passion and a history. Sean, I came here to woo her, and by gum, woo her I will.
So we're staying then?
Of course we're staying. Oh, I see what you just did. Reverse psychology. You let me think I was a loser to show me I'm really not a loser.
No, I just think she and Ronnie make a really cute couple.
Sean.
Not as cute as you and Topanga.
Look, all I know is it's a new day. And when I sweep Topi off her feet, I want to be clean and fresh.
Corey, where are we going to find a shower? Now, where do we find a towel?
Hey guys, it's Meg from Meg's Laughing Place, and I'm back with a new vlog about my top 7 personal rides at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, complete with 30-second sneak peeks. Today we'll begin with my personal favorite park, the Magic Kingdom. So, why top 7? Number 1, it's Lucky. Yay! 2, it's my favorite number. 3, if I go much higher, I won't be able to do Animal Kingdom. And 4, this loser.
At someplace. Oh, Jimmy lost the ball. Jimmy's going into shock. Jimmy doesn't like the fumble.
Is no longer ruining the number for me. So, let's get started. So this park was very difficult to do as it's my favorite park, and there's only one ride that I can say that I honestly don't like at least a little bit. Yes, I'm talking about You-Stitch. Why'd they get rid of this?
And here's the little skipper now. Oh, shut up, Scruffy. You're not burned, you've just got a healthy glow.
For this?
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, you gas bag. Well, I had no choice but to send you to yourself. And this time, with no milk. You understand?
Meh. Anyway, number 7. First off, at number 7, we start with the Cheer Ride! Yeah, or as you may know it, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, formerly known as the Tomorrowland Transit Authority or as the Woodway People Mover. It's fun because A, I've never seen a line for it, B, you get to look at all the other rides in Tomorrowland, C, it's a nice break ride and you can ride it over and 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 over, and D, it also has some funny jokes in there like the Tom Morrow thing. Yeah, so here's the clip.
See you will never return. As an honorary space ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy.
Space Mountain. Super fan, but low on this list because let's face it, I've been to Disneyland and Disneyland's version is definitely the superior version. There's no question. I also haven't been to Walt Disney World since its refurbishment, so I can't comment on that. However, it's a lot of fun going on the roller coaster in the dark, well, except that, at least pre-refurbishment, I don't know, post, you could pretty much see everything that was going on because of the glow-in-the-dark trains and stuff. Unlike at Disneyland where it was darker, and feel like it's just fun because you get to feel like you're cruising through space. It's kind of jerky, so be prepared for that, but otherwise it's a lot of fun. Here's a sneak peek. Yes, the Runaway Mine Train ride is a classic and has been done before at other parks, like the Runaway Mine Train at Six Flags Great Adventure, for instance. However, because of Disney theming, this is no ordinary mine train. Escaping a flooded town, a collapsing mine, and a cave full of bats makes this ride super fun, although admittedly this ride is a lot better if you get to be in the back rather than the front of the train. Because, yeah, if you're in the front, you're basically going to get halfway or all the way down all the hills before you pick up any sort of speed. So, hang on to your hats and glasses, because this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness! As a whole, I love Fantasyland, but when comparing individual rides, it's hard to put many Fantasyland rides on this list. However, this is an exception. Peter Pan's Flight is simplistic and always has a mega long and super slow moving line for like a 90-second ride, but I just love the ride. It's awesome feeling like you're flying over London and Neverland, particularly helped by the darkness, and it just feels like classic Disney magic and makes you feel happy and, you know, kid-like and such and such. And here's a sneak peek of Peter Pan's Flight. Dead men tell no tales. It's a classic and it comes in on this list at number 3. The Imagineers originally didn't want to build this ride in Orlando because they felt that it was too close to the actual Caribbean and thus not exotic enough, but when guests kept asking where they could find Pirates of the Caribbean, they're like, I guess we can build it here. So, although this, in my opinion at least, it's inferior to the Disneyland version, this ride is still a classic. The animatronics are excellent and the song is really catchy. And it has a flume. Yay! Even though it's only 17 feet. Though I think I preferred it before they added like Captain Jack and Davy Jones and Barbossa and stuff. Well, you know, yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Sneak peek! Attention Space Rangers, the evil Emperor Zurg, blah 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 blah, Galactic Alliance, blah 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 blah.
Surrender, Buzz Lightyear. I have won.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
Some families take their dramas a little bit too far. Anyway, I love this ride because basically I'm an extremely competitive person and I love trying to rack up a gazillion points on this ride. This is the one ride I don't mind being stopped on, at least if you're in like one of the rooms where there's targets. And because then you can just rack up even more points as you try to get a better ranking. True, I usually lose in my family because they seem to have better aim or pick better targets or something. But anyway, it's still fun. Here's Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin.
The thumb trigger on your laser gun fires a single ion pulse. You've got to hit Zurg's forces. Watch this one. First line of defense. Neutralize them with your laser cannon.
Log flumes used to terrify me, and I refused to ride them for years. Then one year, I worked with the nerve to ride the log flume at Seabreeze in Rachacha, and as soon as I conquered it, I told my dad, we are so riding Splash Mountain. First time I did it, it was at night. I know, what was I thinking for a first timer? And we were wearing ponchos, and I paid more attention. Well, I dwelt more on the big drop that you see outside rather than, you know, on the animatronics and stuff that was going on around me. However, I soon became, right once, became an addict to it, and it's my absolute favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. I love the songs, I love water rides in general, the theming is phenomenal, and at about 11 minutes long, it's one of the longest rides in the Magic Kingdom and the resort in general. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one in my family who can or wants to ride it, but it's still my favorite. Here's a sneak peek of Splash Mountain. Well, that's it for today. Tune in next time for my top 7 picks for the experimental prototype City of Tomorrow, or as you probably know it, Epcot.
Ah, there's nothing more romantic than these old-fashioned horse-drawn trolleys. Hello, hello. Who's your lady friend? Who's this little girlie by my side? I've seen you with a guy or two. Oh, 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 we are surprised at you. Hello, hello. Stop your little game. Do you think my ways I ought to mend? It isn't the girl I saw you with at Epcot. Who's your lady friend? I say, who was that lady I saw you with at Epcot? That was no lady. That was my nurse. Oh, your nurse. It isn't the girl I saw you with at Epcot.